Good afternoon, guys, and welcome. I'm just waiting for Oscar. Wonder if he's got an Oscar. I'm just waiting for him. Hello, how are you?
Hey, Steve. I'm good. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you. Good, good. Um,
You okay?
Tell everybody about yourself. Because last time
Sure.
people wouldn't have got you last time. So tell everybody about yourself.
Sure, of course. Yeah, so my name is Oscar Woehr. So I'm just pouring a glass of water. Um, I've I've got a background in psychology, and currently I'm doing coaching and training, helping high schoolers and university students to find life purpose better and also be more mindful, because mindfulness helps to really calm your emotions, understand your thoughts better so you can make better decisions.
Right. Okay. Good. Good. And when you how do you make people make better decisions?
So what I'm mentioning there is well, we talked about a lot about mindfulness last time, right? And I think people enjoyed that, so I'll mention it a little bit more this time. Is that what mindfulness does? It helps you to be more aware of what's happening in this present moment. So being mindful means, yeah, paying attention to the present moments in a particular way without judgment. And when you're being in this present moment, then you're noticing your thoughts. And when you're able to notice your thoughts, then you're seeing, yeah, where your mind is going, and especially if you want to make decisions, better decisions, then you're you're probably, yeah, you're juggling between two options usually, and one option usually has more emotions tied to it than the other, and very heavy emotional decisions can make you not think clearly, because then your thoughts are getting mixed in with your emotions. And so mindfulness just helps you to like clear the difference between your thoughts and your emotions, and so you can make better decisions that way, for example. And I would say that mindfulness also helps you to be calmer, which in turn is great for being more confident, because then you know that the decision you're making is done with a clear head. Yeah, I would say it like
Okay,
that.
great. How about a lot of people say meditation. Let's talk about meditation. Do you
Sure.
ever use that, or is that good? Is that good for
Yeah, yeah,
mindfulness?
totally. I do use meditation almost on a daily basis, and the studies have found that you only need to practice 100 minutes of meditation to start noticing a difference. And it comes with what I've been saying. Yeah, you start to feel a little bit calmer, or notice that you're not reacting to your emotions as much. Because if you're not aware of what's happening in your head, then you're mostly reacting to the situations that you're in, instead of really like being able to take control, or make, or to choose what you decide upon, instead of like the example that we gave last time, like if you're in traffic and somebody cuts you off, or yeah, you feel pissed off at someone, then your reaction might be to get angry. But if you're aware that that happened, instead of letting the anger rise up, you can take a deep breath and choose that to make that decision instead of getting angry, so that you stay calmer, and that way you can drive safer as well. And meditation is something that helps with that. Meditation helps you to t- tune in with your breath, so it helps you to practice that, and also to, yeah, be more aware of your emotions and thoughts.
Great. And when you so tell us, because a lot of people wasn't listening then, and it seems that we got a lot of people listening now on radio. Tell everybody else,
Cool.
about if people came to you and said, "Right, Oscar, I want you to help me," what can you offer them?
If Well, it depends what what exactly they want help with. But if they're since we're talking about mindfulness, I could, yeah, offer that. And I would say, even to practice on your own could be a great first step, but definitely people sometimes want some help when trying something new like this, because yeah, our heads and our minds can be sometimes super confusing, and having a understanding of how they work can be very useful. So I do training and coaching both on that, on like just understanding our mind, and then how to take control, or yeah, understand our emotions and thoughts better. So I do both mindfulness practices. I even have a 5-day mindfulness mini course that's for free. I can share with your your listeners if you want. And it's just a yeah, I help people to get started with mindfulness. And then what else I do is, like I mentioned at the beginning, I also help people to identify what their life purpose is in life, because I think yeah, once you're more aware of what you really want, then you can decide on where you want to go and to take action more clearly. So, and I do
Okay.
this, yeah, like I said, in coaching or
What's
training
it?
methods.
So, explain the present moment to people. Because people will probably take it uh, several other ways. They think, oh well, the present moment is like kind of like now, and which it is the present moment. Explain more about the present moment. You're there laughing, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's true. Well, the way that I'm using the phrase "the present moment" is to describe how, yeah, basically where our attention is going, because our attention is oftentimes not in this present moment, because we're either thinking what's going to happen, so then it's in the future, or what has just happened, which is in the past. And that's totally fine, except that if we're worrying about something or being anxious about something, then that can be um well, preventing us from being in the present moment, but also not calming and actually being stressful. So the reason, yeah, basically the present moment, how I would describe it, is indeed being present, like you're saying, is, and just yeah, understanding that
oh,
this is
I said
the
that because I said that
yeah,
because Oscar is because many people, won't realize what the present moment is.
totally, yeah,
They
yeah,
might
because
think it's something, something else. You know what I mean?
mm, yeah, indeed,
You know.
yeah,
Um,
it is. It doesn't need to be so complicated. You're right. It is just this moment right now, and it you can also get super philosophical with it and saying that the present moment is the only moment that it exists, because we can't exist in the future and we can't exist in the past because it's already happened. So try to understand that this is the only moment that exists, and because of that, that we can be grateful for it
okay. Do you
as well.
deal with stress too? Then do you?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. If
I s-
someone, if somebody, I like it when you kind of like laugh and smile because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to kind of like get things out of you, and in a way, I'm not trying to assert you. I'm just trying to
I
figure,
know.
what you actually do, so people can come to you and say, he deals with stress, and everything
Mm,
like that. So
yeah,
you deal with all that. So if someone came to you, right, and said, what is your procedure? So someone comes to you and you say, right, what's your problem? So they say they've got stress problem, right?
yeah.
Okay,
So oftentimes, well, people, yeah, people won't say that they have like a stress problem. I mean, maybe they'll say they're super stressed, but they'll usually associate it with like a specific situation, or like my job is making me stressed, or my relationships, or my finances, stuff like that.
right, okay,
And yeah, so because of that, what I would love to, what I usually try to do with people is, yeah, to understand what is the cause, the root cause, understanding where is it coming from, and then also creating, first of all, if it's very intense and potentially harmful or dangerous to the person, to help them to create quick coping mechanisms such as the breathing or mindfulness practices, but then also to help them understand how it's the stress is coming from within them, and it's not the actual situation that's creating it, but it's the how we react to situations.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's where meditation comes in, because it helps us to not react in that way. It helps us to
Do you
more.
use any of this in your daytime job?
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely. I mean, just through practicing it, it helps me to be more focused and clear in, yeah, whatever I do in my coaching and training.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now, if people want to contact you and they want to say, "Oh yeah, I'm listening what to Oscar saying," and so
Yeah.
what are your packages?
At the moment, for mindfulness itself, I do have a free mini course. Like, it's just a 5 day course that I'm giving out for free for people. But if anybody wants that, that's all about just mindfulness. I'm not doing work only about mindfulness, because I'm more focusing on life purpose and career direction. But mindfulness is a big part of what I do, because it's one of the like baselines, I would say, of a lot of things in coaching and well-being. So, for example, that, and then some other packages that I do is, yeah, I do weekly meditation sessions as well. There, people can find them through my social media on Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn. I just post about it there, and people can join and sign up, yeah, through social media. And then otherwise, I'm working with individuals who want to define what they'd like to do in life. And yeah, this is through coaching, so having one-on-one sessions once a week for about 2 or 3 months to help them really create and design an action plan to for where they want to go and what career they want to create.
Yeah, be-
Yeah.
because on LinkedIn, um, you come under like clarity and a focus.
Yeah.
Oh,
Focus. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, I tell you what, my word today is not. And do you kind of like what do you get most out of your job? What reward is it to see somebody kind of like moving on, sorting their life out, or is it something else?
Oh yeah. Definitely what you just said. But it's, yeah, how having people do the things that they actually want to do. Because the job of a coach is to simply be have be an external person that can like support a person's ideas and help enable them to make them happen, because a person, often people are maybe a bit scared to try something new, because yeah, new is scary in general. And what I do is, when I see somebody actually go for trying out something new or building a new business that they want to create, then that's super fulfilling, because then I see people taking action and achieving what their dreams or what they really want to do. Like, I had one coachy client who said he wanted to do a TED talk, and he was thinking maybe he'll do it in like 2 years. So we just created a 2 year plan, and then he started, yeah, to like build on the 2 year plan, and the things started coming faster. Like, the opportunities started coming even faster to him. Like, he wanted to do speaking gigs maybe at some universities first, and then maybe some corporations before he did a TED talk. But he did a couple universities and then applied for a TED talk, and then he got the position to be able to do a TEDx talk, which was exactly what he wanted. And that's incredible. That's within just a few months. He thought he had to wait 2 years to get it, but when with working with me, he was able to do it in simply a few months, which is really cool. Because yeah, people don't often underestimate how much they can achieve, because we're scared to like push ourselves, but humans are indeed capable of a lot more.
Yeah, I like it.
And that's,
Um, one of your works, what you were doing, was your 5 day challenge, and it says
yeah,
here, step up for yourself and grab the range of your thoughts and your emotions.
yeah. By
Uh,
that, yeah, you want me to explain that? That's basically what I was saying before. Through
yeah,
mindfulness, yeah,
yeah,
when you're
and
becoming calmer. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
okay, yeah. So it's like getting connected. It's what was it? Sorry, I lost my notes now. Um, but it was kind
No,
of
no
like,
worries.
so what you do. with coaching and kind of getting
So
people in the
yeah, I
present moment.
I can I can explain coaching a little bit more actually, and
Go
tie
on
it
then.
in with mindfulness because yeah. So as I was saying, like often if I'm doing coaching and doing it with one-on-one, then I'm helping this person create an action plan and understand what is possible and pushing them a little bit to go further and be braver and more confident in themselves. And I do use mindfulness even in the weekly sessions with them, doing maybe a 10-minute mindfulness practice, a guided session to help them to see, well, first of all, to get them calm and focus for the session, but also to create that practice for them, as mindfulness is really great for really clarifying your thoughts. As when you calm your mind through meditation, then your mind's not racing all over the place trying to figure out how to survive or how to not be anxious, but it's more you can think more clearly when your mind is calm, so you can actually focus and be clear about what you really want. So that's why meditation is also super powerful, because you can uncover what you really want and be confident about that decision and those thoughts instead of worrying if it's something that you really want to do or not. So that's how I use
Great,
it.
great. And why did you start doing this in the first place? Was it something that happened in your life that you kind of thought, right, okay, this has happened, so I will kind
Yeah.
of I try to help others.
Yeah. Totally. So when I was in high school, I was a very shy and yeah, very shy kid, sat in the back of the classroom, didn't want my any attention or anything, any yeah, and my the teacher to call me at all. And I even though like probably in the back of my mind I would have wanted to be like able to contribute and be seen as somebody valuable in my class, I wasn't doing it because I was too shy or like yeah, afraid of being mocked for speaking up, for example. And it wasn't until I attended an event with a really cool group of trainers at an event called Leadership Summer School where we yeah, created that confidence, and they pushed me, they coached me to do some public speaking, which is very scary on a stage in front of 60, 70 people. And it was after then that I realized, yeah, this is actually really what I enjoy doing. And it's so empowering to be able to be on stage or be in front of people to speak truthfully and voice and really express my voice as I think it should be, instead of just hiding in the back of the classroom. And it was yeah, at that moment that I understood that I don't want to be that kid in the back of the classroom anymore. I want to be the person who can express themselves fully, help others also convey their confidence, and make sure that yeah, whoever feels like they might be that kid in the back of the classroom doesn't feel like that anymore. And
Yeah,
that's where it came from.
because when you because that's what you were like, when it you felt like you were in the back of the classroom, no one taking no notice of you, and you
Yeah.
proved it really what you were doing, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like I also got some great I took the leap to study psychology after that in my university, which really helped to get the scientific background to understand what I really wanted to do and how to yeah, make it more evidence based scientifically. And yeah, with the combination of that during university I started to get my training for to become a coach as well.
Brilliant, very good. And how can people contact you if they want to?
At the moment, the best way to contact me is through social media. So I would say either on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. I check each of them. Just sending me a message, even you can send me a message with the words Steve Beer. That way I know you'll come from this live stream or this radio show. And if people, yeah, I love just chatting with people as well. If yeah, about mindfulness, about life purpose, whatever they want. And if people also want my 5-day free mindfulness course, then I can also send it to them on yeah, via chat. But I do have also a website, although it's under maintenance at the moment. That's why I wouldn't mention it. But my website is oscarward.com, which is my full name. But at the moment it's under maintenance. So yeah, just messaging me through social media is the best way.
Okay, Oscar, thank you very much. and hopefully we'll see you again. And you
Awesome.
take care and have a good day.
Well, thank you so much, Steve. Is there any other questions or yeah, I really appreciate
Um,
this moment.
Not at this moment, no.
Thank you so much, Steve. Yeah, great being back.
Okay, and we try to get what I want to do is try to get a big question and answers, and um, it's my fault really because I didn't plug it in. So, but I will kind of like do it next time for you.